Definitely. He's got a couple of leads.
Oh,
Looks like some early leads, some PVC. Nothing too great. What do you do for work?
I've been working with Park, mobile home
Stressful job?
park, lately.
Just the employee ease. Huh? I don't remember the test like this. The test didn't look like this last time.
Maybe it wasn't an echocardiogram.
I don't think so. It might not have been because I don't remember all this.
You didn't hear that little gurgling sound? It probably wasn't this.
No, because we didn't hear all the noises. I mean,
No, it's weird what heart sounds like.
Don't let this little sound fool you. It's basically just a machine-made sound. It's just a machine interpreting the blood flow in the sound.
Right.
It's not the actual sound.
Oh.
But, these sounds are created by engineers who try to think like, oh, yeah, that's really the heart. The heart probably sounds like that. Get it as close as possible. What's important is we measure how fast the blood goes through these valves.
Is that what you're doing?
That's where we're going when we hear sounds. And so we can figure out if, is there unusual, is it going fast unusually?
what are all the colors for?
The colors that you see earlier was like blood flow going
Oh,
through the heart, going through these valves. It gives us an idea which direction it's going. It's actually a Doppler technology. You know how they use it for weather?
Yeah.
oh
Find
yeah,
out if the storms come in and how bad it is.
yeah.
The same thing with the color. It gives us an idea how fast the blood is going.
It looks like you got a baby in there, baby.
That's basically what ultrasound is. It's the same technology they use for the babies. It's ultrasound. The problem with ultrasound, though, is that you gotta go between bone to look at the heart.
Right.
When it encounters bone, you can't see anything past the bone, so everything's reflected back.
Right.
But the baby, it's no problem. It's in the belly, there's nothing there, and nothing in between the camera and the baby. The heart's gotta go between the ribs.
So you can miss things.
Not really. On other people. You have good pictures, though. You got great pictures. You're a big guy. Not so big that we can't reach your ribs, though.
Right.
I mean, just imagine little old
Yeah,
90-year-old
yeah.
ladies
Yeah.
who has no, you can say no meat between the bones there.
Yeah.
And we can't really push too much on the ribs because
Right,
we're
right.
afraid of breaking them.
And it's the insurance code.
Very, very hard to do. And then, on the other side, if you get like a 400-pound guy
Yeah.
or woman who had huge breasts,
Yeah.
and you have to go poke right here in the spot where I'm poking you, it's like, it's tough. Imagine how they crush my hands.
No, what's that there?
There's always some advantages and disadvantages on all the tests. You can say that not all tests are perfect. So, even a stress test, the one on the treadmill,
Yeah, I agree.
even though it can give this information and how good your heart does when you're stressed.
Right.
There's always a room for error. It's still manipulated by machines. Machines are not perfect.
Right.
People are not perfect.
We'll just bring Jude with you when you gotta do your stress test.
Who's Jude?
It's terrible, but he
Oh,
does
I
all
see.
the heavy equipment
To
stuff.
get
I
you.
tell him what to
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
I'm working for his dad. His dad owns all the parks,
Gotcha.
so he, it's been a fuck.
He's the
He's
source
been-
of your stress.
Yes.
Well, he told me he didn't want to work with me. He said, "Go work for my dad," and his dad said, "I'm gonna put you above the company then." So,
He's sore.
I get the entitlement all the time. Today we need to prep lot such and such. Get going. So it's just been a lot of grief.
You say, it's not being a manager, being up in management doesn't mean it's like a party.
Yeah.
There's always some pros and cons, more responsibility, more
Yeah.
delegating, and trying to move people to
Yeah.
to do things.
Yep.
One last picture, Mr. Warner, the lake line on your back, we're almost done.
Oh,